guys, so today I'm going to be doing a foundation review, an in-depth review. I'm going to demo the product for you, and I'm also going to be doing check-ins throughout the day because it's fairly early in the morning. It's about like 10 o'clock in the morning. So I have the entire day to wear the foundation and let you guys know how it holds up. And I haven't actually done a foundation review in such a long time, but I received the most gorgeous PR package from NARS for their new foundation, and this is what the outside of the PR package looks like. But wait till I show you guys the inside. I'm sure you guys have already seen this on other people's social media, but I was like, oh my gosh, when I saw this PR package. Look at that. This is their new foundation, and it's called the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. Here's what it looks like, and here are all of the different shades within the foundation range. And as you guys can see, the lightest shade is very, very light. And then the darkest shade is very deep. And there's, of course, something in between for everyone. Now, I love NARS's foundations. You guys know that. Their All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation is one of my all-time favorites. I use that all the time. So when I saw that they launched this new foundation, I was so excited. Now, I have been wearing this new foundation a couple of times now. I want to say this is like my 4th or 5th time wearing it, and I do really like it, but I want to tell you guys why I like it, and I want to kind of show you guys how it wears throughout the day. So I think what I'm going to do is first, I'm going to just go ahead and pull up all the information that you guys need to know about this foundation, and then we'll go into the demo part. So this foundation claims to be untraceable, unstoppable, unlike anything else. Okay, NARS, those are pretty intense claims, but let's just go with it. This is a longwear foundation that's lightweight but radiant. It's high coverage, but it's super, super natural. It's supposed to be breathable, fade resistant, that's infused with raspberry, apple, and watermelon extracts to help smooth and improve the look of your skin instantly. It wears longer, stays longer, and looks better with each hour. Okay, I've never really had a foundation that claims to do that. So that sounds really interesting. Now I'm in the shade Syracuse. That's like my perfect match with all my NARS foundations. And you guys will see when I initially apply it, it does look a little bit darker than my skin tone, especially when you compare it to my neck. But as the day goes on and I apply like my concealer and everything else, it matches me beautifully. Now this foundation, just like all of other NARS, this foundation is not a cheap product. This retails for $49, and you do get 1 full fluid ounce. It comes in this beautiful glass bottle, which I just love so much, and it's very like thin and very sleek. NARS's packaging is just always absolutely amazing. And of course, it does have a pump, which I'm like, yes, every foundation out there needs to have a pump at this point. I always say that, but it's true. Okay, so let's just go ahead and test this baby out. I have nothing on my face right now, no makeup whatsoever. I just did my morning skincare routine, but there is like no makeup at all. And I think what I'm gonna do is on this side of my face, I'm gonna go ahead and use the beauty sponge, and on this side, I'm going to use a makeup brush. Oh my gosh, why did I have to think about that? Anyway, let's just go right into it. I like to take about 2 or 3 pumps of this foundation because I have tried this in the past, and it is very lightweight, so you can use a lot of product, but it blends into your skin so beautifully that it looks so natural, which I love. Like, what's not to love about that, right? I told you guys this before as well, but I just love like natural looking foundations, and you guys know I have dry skin, so anything that's going to give me that radiant look, I'm all for it. Okay, so I went ahead and dotted the foundation all over my skin, and I just have to say, even with the little dots on my face, doesn't it look like such a good match? I love the color Syracuse for my skin tone. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm using the LA Girl 108 foundation brush, and this brush is amazing, you guys. If you're looking for affordable brushes, go to LA Girl. This brush is amazing and so soft, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. Now, what I love about this foundation is that it blends so easily, and you don't have to like sit there and buff it for hours. It just blends in like a dream, and I love that so much. It does cover everything completely, and this is just 1 layer. You can of course build this, but I'm not going to because I generally don't want any more coverage than this. But if you are someone that likes like really intense full coverage, you can keep layering this on. On this side, I'm gonna go ahead and take my beauty sponge. I believe this beauty sponge is from Tarte. No, it is from Tarte, and I really, really like it. It's like super big and very squishy, and it blends the foundation out so nicely. Okay guys, so I'm back. My foundation is completely done, and as you guys can see, this is really full coverage, which I love, but it doesn't look like too heavy on my skin, which I'm so happy about. It still looks like my skin. You guys know I love that. Now in terms of like the finish of the foundation, I definitely see a very subtle glow to my skin, especially as I move my face. Hopefully you guys can see this as well, but I definitely see it in person. Like as I move my face, I see this like beautiful glow to my skin, which makes my skin look like really like plump and healthy. But the weird thing is, you guys, the finish of the foundation, like when you actually apply it, feels very matte. So I'm not really sure how that works. I just love how it feels and looks on my skin. And I do think that this is a foundation that all different skin types can definitely wear because of how it feels on the skin. It feels very lightweight and it feels more matte, but it looks dewy. Does that make sense? Okay, so as I'm filming, little man Kobe is sleeping right on the couch right next to me. He's so cute. I love him so much. Okay, I'm gonna let him sleep. Let's do this video. Okay guys, so I finished my makeup and I actually love how my makeup turned out today. I usually don't do like really cool like purple colors like this, but I love it. I did go ahead and use the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. I'm gonna do a mini review on this on my Instagram, so stay tuned. But anyway, this is what my foundation looks like now, and I love how my skin looks, you guys. It looks like my skin, but it's still full coverage. There's still like a radiant glow to it, and it just looks like my skin but better. You know what I mean? I like the fact that this foundation is also very buildable. Like this is one layer, but you can build it to be a lot more coverage if you would like. But for me, one layer was good enough. So I am really happy with the foundation so far, but since it claims to get better as each hour goes on, I'm very curious to see how this foundation is going to stay put throughout the day. So like I said, it is now 11 o'clock. I'm gonna do a check-in. I want to say like around 3-4, and then I'll do a final like late night check-in to really show you guys how the foundation stays put throughout the day. So I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Alright guys, so it is time for my first check-in. It is now 4:16 in the evening or in the afternoon, and this is what my foundation looks like. By the way, right now I am swatching like 50 lipsticks, like dark lipsticks, which is why all of my hands are so stained and my lips are on fire. So if any of the foundation just kind of moved around my mouth, that's really my fault, not the foundation at all. But let me do a really quick close-up so you guys can see what my foundation, eyeshadow, and all that stuff looks like. Everything is in place, you guys. Literally, I need no touch-ups, like maybe a little like something around the eye because I was wearing sunglasses earlier, but everything is in place. And I have to say, maybe it's just because it's in my head now, but I do think my foundation looks a lot better right now versus when I initially put it on. And it looked really nice when I first put it on, but now it really looks very, very natural and blends right in with my skin. So maybe it is true what they said, you know, it gets better with time. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping to finish these swatches in the next like hour. And I want to do a final check-in around like 10:30, 11 for you guys today. So as of right now, 5-hour mark, foundation looks amazing. All of my makeup looks really good. I'm a happy girl, but I'll see you guys for the final check-in in just a few hours. All right, guys, I'm back. It's been a really long night. I actually didn't even make it to the gym, and I came back with a new friend. Look at that. That is such a weird spot for a pimple, and this is one of those pimples that is so freaking painful. Like if I even like go like that, it genuinely hurts. But anyway, it is now 1:47 in the morning. You guys know I sleep really early, but I did have a very long day. My husband and I just got back home. I wanted to do a final check-in and show you guys what my skin looks like now. I do quickly just want to say my eyeshadow looks amazing. This is the Huda Beauty Obsessions palette, and my eyeshadow has stayed put like you wouldn't believe. But my makeup overall has come off at this point. Like it's faded in like certain parts of my face. So I see that it's faded on my cheeks. It kind of has faded on my, forehead. It's still on there, but it's not as vibrant and bright as it was. But I do have to say that I really do like how well this foundation stayed put for at least 8 to 9 hours. And honestly, that's all I need from a foundation anyway, because I don't really wear my makeup for that much longer. So I really did like how this foundation held up on my skin, how it got better throughout the day, how it made my skin look and feel. And I also love the insanely extremely large shade range. So I do really recommend this foundation, and I know I will be using this a lot in the coming months. Here's Kobe with his toy. As I was saying, I will definitely be using this foundation and definitely recommend it to anyone that's looking for a longwear but lightweight foundation with a radiant finish. I think you will love this new NARS foundation. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!